So I started playing the game of football when I was 7, and I actually played a game called Smear the Queer, actually, which is kind of an interesting game to play where actually the queer is probably the toughest player of them all, but the name of the game would indicate that being queer is bad. So from the time I was 7 until I turned 24, I played football every single year.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And you made the NFL.
Yes, and I have the bad knees and broken fingers to prove it.
Wade, I am so proud of you.
Oh, thank you.
Here you're looking at an NFL guy, and the NFL culture is, this big burly guys, sports, all this kind of stuff. And here's Wade. Wade, you are who you are. And in 2012, what happened in 2012?
In 2012, I came out publicly that I was a gay man. So it was something that was, I wouldn't say long overdue. I think it was the right time in my life where I had really stopped a lot of the self-hatred and self-loathing, where I really started to love the fullness of myself.
Good for
really
you.
A blessing. It was truly a blessing.
Oh. That must have taken a lot of courage. Huh? Did it take a lot of courage to do that, or was it just the right moment? You just felt good about yourself?
It was a mixture of a lot of things. I had the right support systems around me. I had done some self-work, and I think it was more or less that I had just got tired of living in the shadows. I don't like to use the word in the closet, but I would just say not allowing the world to really know who I am.
Really know about the NFL culture. What must that be
like?
What
is the NFL culture like, Wade?
When you're in the locker room with all these tough guys and you are who you are, is that intimidating? How did you feel about all that?
Well, the one thing I'll say about sports culture in general is there's no subject that's off limits, right? So it's really a place where every subject is up for discussion and is had. And when I was playing, there were no conversations around what it meant to be gay, and play one of the major sports. So I really never even thought about coming out. Like it was never something that even crossed my mind. And
were you ever approached as being gay? Did anybody ever ask you?
No.
So you did a pretty good job.
Hey, it's sack the quarterback, catch the ball, and get the 6 points on the scoreboard.
But this is a perfect example, though.
Well, I think one of the things I started doing even in high school is really mimicking things that I thought that heterosexual men did. Like whether it's wearing oversized jeans, whether it's wearing XXX T-shirts, just doing things that I thought that would render me definitely heterosexual. So
you were literally covering yourself up.
Oh yeah, I policed everything that I did from my speech to the way that I walked, the way that I.
Did you feel comfortable doing that, or were you always uncomfortable?
I was always uncomfortable, but
yeah.
If you do something for so long, it becomes a way of life. So I've actually had to retrain myself to not be afraid to sing Whitney Houston at the top of my lungs.
Yeah.
Now,
were there other gay people?
We love Whitney. I miss her so much.
Were there other gay people involved with the team that you knew about that they also kept it quiet?
No. So while I was playing, I didn't know of any other gay players.